Welcome back to Aether Race. This is week 117, day 1, the beginning of light and dark season, as well as water and wind season. We usually do defense replays first, except when we don't have a lot of time, and today is one of those times that we don't have a lot of time. But as you can see, I still have 18,000 left, so I did not lose any lift. But let's just go over the teams that we'll be using this week. So we have air. Wait, hold on. There's one thing I did forget to do. I pulled an extra air during the legendary banner, or mythic banner rather. So I'm actually just gonna merge her. Is this one? So yeah, I meant to do this earlier, I just completely forgot. Alright, so that's... Alright, so now let's get on with the show. Once again, so we have Air. She's now +5/+5. She'll be running reposition and she'll rest this week. She was running Life and Death last time. She's running Suspero now because I don't want her attack to be too high, since I'm running Elwood on some teams. We have Peony, +2, Mumbo, Wings of Mercy, Aerobatics, Mila, who is our bonus unit, Bonfire and Chill Attack, Fiorm, who's running a different set this week. She's running reposition with Mumbo, Null Sea Disrupt as opposed to Null Follow-Up, Attack Smoke, and she's running Mystic Boost for healing since she's not running a healing special. Of course, she's been backed up by Lucina. Fury Vantage, Drive Speed and Attack. Reposition Mumbo. This team, like I said, Corin is going to be the main tank for this one. She's +3. I need flowers to be able to give her max flowers. But right now she's running reposition and Speed Res Solo. And of course, with Elwood, running Bonfire and Heavy Blade, and to be giving her bonus doubler. So this is why I don't want Air's attack to be too high. I don't want it to interfere with bonus doubler in case she gets chill attack or something like that. So that's team 2. Team 3 is Leon, which is running a brand new set now. Some of you suggested mirror stands, so I gave him mirror stands since I did have a couple of Oceans that I could do it. He's +1 because I did summon for 1. I spark for him. Running Noontime as opposed to Soul. Why? Because he's now being partnered up with New Year's Beloria. New Year's Beloria, doesn't she have... Did I give her reposition? No, but I should definitely give her an assist, but we'll do that later. She has no follow-up, so they complement each other. He has no C, she has no follow-up. She gives him Heavy Blade / Steady Breath to be able to proc Noontime on one hit. And she's also running Drive Attack to give him a little more attack. She's running attack speed solo for herself since she gets attack and speed -6 on the enemy. So this helps her be quicker. This is Guinevere with Edelgard. They run the same set as always. And this is my triple tank team with all 3 tanks. Again, this is usually run 1 for cab lines. For cab lines, it's better to have multiple tanks just to deal with them. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright, so Brahmin, we expect to see a lot of Brahmins this week because it's Brahmin bonus week. Alright, this might actually be a good chance to bring Beloria in. Leon can deal with hell, kind of. I mean, she does still have Guardy Bearing, and Guard Bearing is still pretty annoying skill to deal with. But as long as you break it, you should be able to deal with her. She doesn't have a lot of rest, so that is -3, so it's not big deal. We can bait him out. Saltis is in the corner, all nice and neatly tucked. Tiandra doesn't have a special, so let's just, again, we'll go easy. Plus HP Brahman, +1, reposition, and attack respawn. Leaf, Sturdy Blow. Tiandra with nothing. Hrid, which we can deal with him thanks to New Year's Gloria. Deflect Magic. And Hell with Steady Posture, Guard Bearing. Luckily she's not a Mystic Boost. Hell, these are a little more annoying to deal with. So yeah, we are gonna try out the Beloria Leon team. I guess now it should have been. I should have given her assist skill. I'm planning on giving her Shove. I don't actually ever use Shove. I've never been like a Shove kind of person, you know. She's a beast, so she does need to be alone to activate her beast skill. Her beast transformation. But they're all kind of trapped in there, so as long as I don't break this face statue, none of them can get out.
Keep up.
So we can do. Let's do it like this. Beloria doesn't need this stats.
Back to work.
So we can go right here. Make sure animations are on and okay.
Tear them to shreds.
So we'll go over here. Oh, and I did switch to like tap to confirm because some of you suggested it again, following your guys' suggestions. Because I do misclick a lot. I am gonna get rid of this tactics room if this is not a real trap. Just so it's not in the way. And it wasn't the real trap. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Yes.
This is gonna take me a little bit to get used to. Alright, so Tiandra goes first. And as you can see, I do get the instant noontime, which will help a lot with Leon's survivability. Here comes Bramimon. He only does 5 damage. And because I have a stand skill, I don't have to worry about him charging his special. Not that he could actually hit me with Luna.
Do you challenge me?
Next is Leaf.
Too brittle, too weak.
And now they don't move, okay. That is a good thing.
Okay.
Alright, so you're taking, I would say Bright Shine, but there's no Bright Shine in here. So yeah, there's no Bright Shine. There's a Dark Shine, but like Mila should be taking that. So
back to work.
I'm not sure where your debuffs are coming from. Tiandra probably. But yeah, not really sure.
I bestow my
Alright,
blessing.
so we're gonna go with Beloria. We'll break this. That
Good morning.
will move Dance Leon. That should also buff Beloria.
What now?
I'll put her over here, destroy this Dark Shine. And I'll move Leon back so she gets her solo skill. Not for the speed, but for the attack.
The glimmer.
And then we'll move Air over here, I guess. And like I said, they get -6 attack and -6 speed, so Alright, so
Back to work.
28 damage. Alright, so this should be good. I'm still transformed, so I do get that plus 10 for the wrath effect that
Okay.
infantry beasts have. She only has 15 res, so Leon should be able to one-shot her.
Gimme cash.
Although, unfortunately, right here, she was outside of Leon's range.
Tear them to shreds.
All right.
Ready.
So far, so good. All we got left is Sotis to deal with.
It will be done.
And we can take advantage of
Yes.
air healing Beloria. So yeah, just need to get the Aether before I do anything. Yeah. Yep, this Aether is free to take.
Okay.
I want to keep her transformed since
Maybe this way.
we are gonna be using her to take out Sotis.
I bestow my blessing.
Tear them to
Yeah.
shreds.
What now?
All right, so we'll break this.
Good morning.
Dancer, she's in range of Leon,
Okay.
so she does get her weapon. And that's it. So for being Beloria's first outing, she did pretty well. I still think I'm gonna give her a shove just to get Leon in position, since she's, well, they're both tanks, but she's his support. All right, so if we get like 3 more merges, we should be able to go up a tier on day 1, since we're 6 points away. All right, now that we don't have to worry about running out of time, we can easily check our defense. And the reason we left it for last is because just like last time we were in Bolt of Heaven, we got hit 4 times in day 1. 2 wins, 2 losses. So let's take a look at the them in order. So this team, well, we have an air, +1, +5. Reposition, distant defense. Peony, +3. Iceberg, Wings of Mercy, Flower Guidance. Da, +10, +10. Mean Blow, double Mean Blow, Lancebreaker. Reposition Mumbo. Elise with Elise Staff Refine. Recover Miracle, double Savage Blow with Dazzling Staff. Attack +3, she can run way better things, but I guess if you're on a budget, because not a lot of merges on these units. And Bride of Micaiah +1. Yeah, Sacrifice, Glaciers, Chill Attack. So here they decide that it was, well, we're just gonna tank with Micaiah. And I think this could have worked if they had used Dominance off the bat, but they didn't. So Brahman just completely destroys Micaiah. Like, even without him proccing Luna, like he's about to do, he would have like one-shot her. But thanks to Luna, he nearly does her full HP. Reposition, dance, rally, dance, move, rally, move. So yeah, kind of hard to predict where everybody's gonna end up when they all just shuffle around like that. So here, unfortunately, we gave them an opening and they go with Elise. I like the animation of Elise staff. And of course, she's spreading her savage blow. All her splash damage everywhere. And if it wasn't for that splash damage, this Reinhardt doesn't do anything to Bramimon. He barely killed him. But here goes Sarah, and Sarah is a very destructive healer.
Be at peace.
Takes out Elise. Dance. Takes out the Reinhardt.
I'm done.
Gets Dance again and kills Peony.
Time to sleep.
So it is very much like they say, beware the nice ones. Because she just destroyed their entire team in one turn. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So now we got Javi. So the very rare offense Eliwood. Only a +5 though. +5, +3. Reposition, Gale Force, Fury, Desperation, Attack Smoke, and Quick Impulse. Very odd set. +1 Mila with Double Fortress Death Res. Mila's Smite Bonfire. Tiki, Summer Tiki, +10, +10. This is a very rare unit to see highly merge. Also, a very rare unit to see period. Slain Axe, Refined for Speed. Reposition, Gale Force, Darting Blow 4, Wings of Mercy, Attack Tactics, and Flashing Blade 3. +3 Peony, Mumbo, Wings of Mercy, Chill Attack. And finally a +10, +3 Air with Reposition, Close Countervantage, Attack Smoke, and IO Shield. So yeah, also another very rare unit to see with combat set. So this is a Gale Force team. They have 2 Gale Force units with Wings of Mercies all around. And here, the reason they didn't attack will become apparent very shortly. That's because this Eliwood only does 20 damage to Sotis and does not double her. So he was definitely not gonna get anything out of it. So they had to wait till Ball Tower, waste a whole bunch of rallies and everything. But got their Gale Force and hit and run, which unfortunately means Ramon just destroys Adult Tiki.
It's over.
And yeah, we were being shut down from dance. Eldegan couldn't dance because of Mila. Otherwise, Brahman would have taken a second victim. And now here we go to the losses. Oh, so this is Toki. And there was something I wanted to do earlier, but I decided to just let it play to see what it was. And this definitely showed me that I need to change that. And I'll tell you what it is. So this Shinon is Reposition and Steady Posture. Triangle Adept, Wings of Mercy, Dry Death, Guidance, Mumbo, Peony. Triangle Adept, Quick Repose, Reposition, Noontime, Leon. Fortress Death, Rest, Fortress Death, Smite, Soul, Mila. And finally Lycitia with Swift Sparrow and Mumbo. Or actually with drawback. Alright, so they said Leon to tank. This is the reason I'm bringing Leo myself, because of Bramimon, so yeah. Bramimon doesn't do a lot of damage to Leon, especially that Triangle Adept versions of him.
I will crush you.
And he's also going with Noontime, but he doesn't have a way to charge it fast enough, like I do. So here, as you can see, my units just kind of got stuck there. Here goes Lycitia, which, yeah, Asbel does 39 damage on a Lycitia, Brave Lycitia to be exact. True color advantage and everything, mostly because of bonus stats. And of course here they do have to retreat because Shinon's bow doesn't work unless he's solo. And again, Triangle Adept, so Sarah is not able to do a lot of damage. So unlike the previous match, Sarah wasn't able to go berserk. And my Eldegan is not set up for archers, he's set up for mages. So, and even if he was like Shinon, even if I give him like deflect missile, it wouldn't matter with Deadeye. Here they actually needed like to clear the debuffs from Lycitia to be able to double Sotis, or actually like kill Sotis in one hit, or double her, whichever way. And now all we got left is our little Micaiah, which of course is tracking Leon because Triangle Adept. And it's just a whole run-around game. Can't really do a lot of damage to this Milla. But she's able to take one hit from this Micaiah, from this Lycitia. Since she has Hardy Bearing,
Let's dance.
Lycitia's weapon doesn't activate.
Did you think I'd miss?
And yeah, this Lycitia came close to being dead like twice. And then the last one, which came out about an hour ago by Stupefy. And this is like, yeah. +3/+4 air reposition double Swift Sparrow. Edelgard with distant counter no seal swap. Dual Altina swap mirror stance. Peony flyer guidance, bracing stance, aerobatics, iceberg, and Eliwood with glimmer, speed ref ruse, and attack feint. I do want to give mine a ruse skill as well, since he's meant to rally. So yeah, here goes Asbel. And yeah, attack defense, attack res unity is just poor Asbel, doesn't stand a chance against that. And this is again a problem with my set. So there goes Bramimon. And well, he can take one hit he can't take no twin blades. Ruses and dances, bonuses and doublers. So yeah, poor Sotis can do anything against like plus 29 res.
I shall bestow a gift.
And dancers don't dance, so
Oh, what fun! Yeah.
there goes our Micaiah. Able to take one hit though, so you know, not bad.
I'll cut my own path.
Now here, unfortunately, this tactics room hits Sarah exactly for 55. So otherwise she would have been able to heal Eldigan. But because she cannot heal him, this Altina manages to get the kill.
Bestow a gift.
Because we would have been over... we would have been able to survive, I think. 40 damage, 53. I think we have more than 53 HP, so we would have been able to survive. And here's just Edelgard v Sarah. Sarah is gonna attack Edelgard because if she attacks Altina, Altina has null C disrupt, so... However, they do know that they have to keep everybody else out of the way. And little by little, Sarah does a little bit more damage to this Edelgard every time. It's actually a little funny. Because here she goes now, she does 17 damage. And if they couldn't finish this turn, then she would have probably done 20 damage. I don't know, I'm just saying. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I did make some changes to the team. The main thing was Sotis should not be running a rally. I'm gonna try to reposition. Sometimes I have a reposition, sometimes I have it with no assist. The whole point of Sotis is just to go straight down, get dance, and get to the backline as soon as possible. But with the rally, it was kind of messing up. On the first match, it kind of worked out because it kept everybody all the way to the top. But if not, then they'll just get all spread out and Sotis won't be able to do a lot. Because we want her to get dance, that's the whole point. This is the Micaiah set I'm running this week. Close defense. I want a better C skill for her, but I don't know what to give her. So, of course, she has the lowest HP. So Sarah always, if she has a debuff, Sarah will clear it from her. Meaning if she's hit by tactics room, isolation, or anything like that, then she's gonna be the very first one to get rid of those, which allows her to perform her job as a dancer. And I'm not using Panic Manor this week. I always run Panic Manor, but I decided I'm gonna try Infantry School. Somebody also suggested this last live season, so we're actually gonna try it. So far it didn't come into play in any of the 4 matches. So we have flyers, horses, and armor units, but no infantry, so we'll see how it works out. But yeah, this is the team we will be running this week. 1, 2, and 3 bonus units, which is why Aswell did so much damage to that Brave Lycitia. And as you can see, 240, meaning we already move on to the next day. Collect the resort points. So let's go see how everybody did on their first day, since everybody should have played by now. Oron taking first place, followed by Ren, Kako, ECLA, which I always knew what it meant, like what it is, but I kind of like never put it together. Ekla or Ekurato is the name for Kiran in Japanese, so it's basically Kiran. We're actually above Rekadol because I think we have more merges on our air now than he does. Then there's Sushi, Matt, Dark Luster, Promise, Neo Swordsman, Lambres. Oh, Michael, say hello to our new friend Michael. He has this very nice Julia over here. Julia was the second 5-star that I ever pulled in this game. So when everybody was complaining about Reinhardt in the earlier days, I never cared because I had Julia. And she just destroyed him back then as she does still now. So like, I never had that big problem that people had at the beginning when Reinhardt was released. Like, him being such a pain in the ass to deal with because I had Julia. Which is why I like Julia. And for the very longest time, she was my lead unit. We have Luis, Ghostin, which dropped down to non-Bolt of Heaven, along with Diego, Kitsune, and Larcy, and Bean, which I expect Bean to reach Bolt of Heaven this week since there's quests to be done. And all that's left to do is summon on our Mega Banner. So this banner, if it was a banner that you could actually summon, would be an amazing banner, but for certain colors are a little better than other ones. Red has a lot of good units, but it also has some not so great units like Conrad. Like Conrad is not bad, but when he comes back, he'll come back as a 4-star focus unit, so you can just summon like that. Same thing with Kid Marv. Oboro is not that great a unit. Pledge Blade is okay, but she herself is not that good. Odd Pulse Tide is good if you already have Even Pulse Tide, so you can combine them both in one team if you desire. Joshua has a good bow, but he himself without merges is not that great. Same thing with Bridget, good bow and Pulse Smoke, so I guess that would be great for fodder. The Ginzea. So all of these ones are the bad, I would say, like the not so desirable red units. Oh yeah, and Kaden. But you also have super highly desirables like Springy Dune, Kid Shida, female duo Byleth, duo Sigrid. I mean, not Sigrid, Sigurd. Sigurd is pretty good. Ninja Katana is a great weapon. So he's both good and for fodder. So yeah, like I said, red is just a mixed bag. Really good units, but really, do you really want to go with those? Blue is kind of on the low end, like Est, Narcian. I mean, Narcian is going to be a 4-star when he comes back. Duo Pala or Trio Pala, which is not that great a unit unless you're using her in a flyer team. So she's very restrictive when it comes to flying units. Loot is a pretty good unit. I do like Loot. Geese Flowing Lance is great. Same thing with Quan. Quan is not that great a unit, but he has good fodder. Duo Tiki is a really good unit because, you know, dance. Navarre is same as Sehart, good unit, good fodder. And of course, as you just saw, Valoria is a great support unit. So, but blue is still probably rated the lowest and definitely is the lowest color in my, I will be going for. Green does have some good things like Do Springy Fear, Kid Merrick, Bridal Nyla, Summer Selena, Duo Veronica, Halloween Robin, I guess Ninja Levitine, New Year's Bernie, and Duo Peony. So I guess the only, we'll say, quote-unquote bad, I mean, would be Sylvain, and that's only because he's a 4-star focus unit, so green is pretty good, but I will definitely be going colorless because colorless has the best chance of getting something amazing. We have, of course, Spring Fae, which pretty sure you either have run into it or seen the old Fae team that's out there. I faced him once and I had no chance against it. Brado Micaiah, which many of you use, so you already know her power. Dorothea, I guess she's kind of on the weaker end. I mean, she's still a dancer, but I would say probably one of the weakest links. I think Ethelyn is slightly better than her, just because she comes with a better kit. Zane, which is the 4-star focus of this group. Sephiroth, which odd recovery, which I think that's all people seeing him, either odd recovery, and if they can get attack race push, which you can get him, because I think attack race push 3 is on the pool. Plumeria, New Year's Plumeria, and yeah, like also colorless has the least amount of units, and of course it has one of the most terrifying units, Ninja Lin. So we're gonna take our chance at colorless. If not, we'll go with red. We'll take a high risk on red. Also, Pirate Tiburn is colorless, so, and they gave us lots of colorless to choose from. So we'll take the lone colorless on this side and hope we get something cool. Ninja Lin would be cool. Brado Micaiah would be cool. We got Sephiroth, probably one of the least ones I wanted, because I already have Erica, so. But a free unit is a free unit. And like I said, this is a plus HP minus stress. A lot of people probably would be okay with him. I'm probably not going to use him very much. And Fae channel happened. Pretty sure you all have your opinions of it, and pretty sure you all heard everybody's opinion on it, and I do agree with a lot of the stuff, that this is probably the best anniversary that we got in. They're giving us a lot of cool stuff.
Tear them to shreds.
First of all, the Forma Soul, which we kind of already knew because of the data mine. We're getting a lot of daily rewards, like trade fruits, orbs. They always give us 20 orbs. So that isn't that big a deal in itself, but we're getting weapon refines. We're getting we're getting weapon refines on the update, but we're getting updates to we now know what's gonna happen to the legendary heroes that weren't previously gonna appear on these banners. So for example, Fjorm and legendary Ike, mostly there's already 2 that I gave us an update on. They're coming back on a separate legendary kind of banner, a 6% banner, although they did not say that is only gonna be the banner unit. So it would be like the 6% banners that you can still get pity broken by other units. So not so great on that if you want, but I will be summoning on it because Fjorm is gonna be there, and I only need 3 more Fjorms, so I'm gonna try to plus 10 her on that banner. And I'm also gonna try to plus 10 Grima, which I'm only need 2 more. So both of them are good. I'm gonna have to plus 10 him. Not so much Ike since I'm still missing a lot of copies of him. So these 2 would be my focus on those Banner, Fjorm, and Robin. Try to plus 10 them. This will be probably the best chance I got at getting them both to plus 10. So as for Hector, which we also have over here, he will be those are the 4 legendaries that are going to be on the banner. He's only a plus 3, so if I get another one, I will most likely fodder him up for this encounter. And speaking of this encounter, the original this encounter, Hector, so not that Hector, but where are you? Should be around here. I do have you a plus 1. There you are. So this Hector is now going to be, there's going to be a change to the 5 stars. I mean, you also the FEH channel. So I am actually excited about this because this encounter and where are you? I have a couple of him as well. Close counter are going to be on the kind of on the 4-star pool. Like you kind of have to get lucky to pull all the Gen 1 and Gen 2 5-star exclusives. And if you get to pull any of them, then you get to get their fodder. And this is probably going to be the only way that you get close counter, because I don't believe it's anywhere else currently on the summoning pool, like easily acquirable. Same thing for this encounter. So those 2 skill, well, this encounter is a little more units, but close counter, this encounter, and of course merges for your old units such as Brave Ike, Brave Lucina, if you haven't plus 10 them. Any Gen 1 unit, Gen 2 unit that you can think of. They have a chance to just randomly appear as a 4-star, that which automatically upgrades to a 5-star, which I do think that's really good. I did have an idea of them doing something similar to this, but my idea was like they should reintroduce the same units the way they did it, but as 1-star units with a 1-star raid that just resets the 1-star raid, and they'll come in as a 1-star, because we have 1-star and 2 stars in this game, but aside from like these daily rotating maps that nobody does ever after they start, like when was the last time anyone did these daily matches? Nobody does those unless they're a new player. And for the longest time, I thought that they would like update those, but no, they still have the exact same 7 maps since we began the game, and they're kind of why? Like, do something with those maps. So, you know, this is the only way to get a 1-star or a 2-star. There's no other way to get a 1-star or a 2-star. So my thought was that they shouldn't reintroduce those units as a 1-star, and then if you just pull them, it doesn't hurt your 5-star rate. But they did something better, and they put him as 4-star that automatically transforms into a 5-star. So, and I believe that I actually had sent a whatchamacallit, those what do you call this thing, like customer support, like one of those tickets that you can put inquiries. I did wrote that on one of them, like you should reintroduce those at least as a 1-star, but they did something better, so that's a good thing. But yeah, aside from that, we also now know we got the, I guess there's the Valentine units. We know who they are. We know their stats. And they, well, all of them except for Alphonse and Leaf. No, all of them except for Leaf and Trasier are armor units, and they come with Henriette and Gustav come with this brand new skill that is kind of like a swap. Think of like in Awakening, like when a unit is next to each other and they go into combat, they just get in front of them to tank. something like that, except this time they completely take over. They become the new target of the attack. And the cool thing of it is that they prevent movement skills that happen after battle. So for example, say a Eliwood goes to attack you and then he doesn't kill your unit and he's gonna going to launch. If the unit swap into him, it will prevent him from using launch. So you can prevent launch traps. You can prevent being pushed back with repels, hit and runs, drag back. All those units get disabled if the other unit counter them. So I think that's pretty cool. A way to counter those rally traps and stuff like that. But yeah, aside from that, there isn't much to say. It was a really good update altogether. Choose your legends. Unfortunately, Chrome came in third place. I mean, people meme and got Marth in. I don't know why people meme, but I was hoping it would be Chrome that gets in at second place, but oh well. Maybe next year we'll get Chrome in, and now that Marth is out of the way, we don't have to worry about him anymore. But yeah, Gatekeeper coming in first place didn't really surprise me after we saw the breakpoint in the middle one. And even last year when voting was started, a lot of people were posting on Twitter that Gatekeeper wasn't on the list, and they kind of wish that he was, and I think that is why they added him to this year. So I knew that he would do well, like from the get-go. I didn't know that he would just win in such a big landslide over second place. But yeah, I believe this makes him like the second side voted unit behind Edelgard, which Edelgard, of course, she had like 74,000 points. In Gatekeeper had 71,000. So Gatekeeper doesn't bother me. Marth, really wish she had been Chrome. Erica came in second. For some reason, people voted Marianne, which Marianne, I just find her so boring. I don't really like Marianne. I wish it would have been it would have been Bernadetta or female Byleth instead of Marianne. And for having her win over Erica kind of sucks. I like Erica more. I would have liked Erica to get a unique skill. But I guess Marianne and the Gatekeeper will be getting their unique skill. So that would be interesting to see what they're going to do with Gatekeeper. Like I said, I don't really care about Marianne. But yeah, that is it for today's long episode plus Faith channel discussion, I guess. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.